Hi everyone, today I thought we would do a very special reading for love where I look into all of the questions that you could potentially have in regards to love, and we will look into things like, will this situation work out? What is going on? What are they thinking and feeling about you? Any time frames? You know, we're just going to go with it, but I feel like it's going to answer so many of your questions. So that is what we are going to look into. And I just wanted to mention before I start that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do giveaways every single month. If you would like to purchase any services, they are listed down below and also on my website. So there's private tarot readings, there's the rituals to manifest different areas of your life, black magic energy removal and healing work, and also on my website there are intention manifesting items which thousands of people have seen results with. You can check out the review section at the bottom of my website, and there's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, intention pouches, candles, teas, sage bundles, etc. So, you know, feel free to check it all out if you are interested, of course, and we are going to begin. Okay, so let's have a look and see what questions you have in regards to love and things like that. Okay, so you really honestly cannot make this up. I just knew that I was going to do a solid reading on love and that it was going to answer a lot of your questions. And look, we've got Venus, the planet of love. Literally, the card that represents Venus in tarot has appeared, and it is the Empress. Okay, so many of you have standards when it comes to what you will accept, what it is that you deserve, what it is that you would never accept less of. And trust me when I say love is absolutely on the horizon for you. I also believe that you're going to be treated very, very well. Now, I'm interested to see whether another person does appear here, because some of you might be dealing with someone, and I want to see who it is that you're dealing with. Good news here is whether you're male or female, you're going to have this strong Empress energy of a fulfilling and beautiful connection which really comes to life and gives you a lot of happiness. Okay, it's in your destiny to have happiness. It's in your destiny to have fulfillment in regards to love and to feel very, very good in regards to it as well. So it's not something you're going to miss out on, let's say. Okay, got the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, Devil. Let me just do this. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so the Devil here shows, okay, that there could be someone who's like really keeping to themselves, and at times they could have been quite overwhelmed and frustrated and really held things back. They could have always wanted to just be in control. And what I see here is that this is to do with ego and past trauma from childhood that they have dealt with. But I also believe that as time goes by, they're going to be much more progressive towards you. Some of you know that this person is dealing with childhood wounds, and some of you don't. Some of you have met this person, some of you have not. So it's essential that what I see here is that a lot of deep healing will happen within this person, and slowly but surely they will come towards you, which is exactly the Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles energy. This is a slow energy, but it's also a steady energy. It's also a progressive energy, where I do see that there is going to be progress here, that they will want commitment, but it will also be in their own time frame. They're not going to rush things. They're not going to be like, oh my gosh, I want to do things this quickly. They will do things at their own timing, when they want to, and also how they want to as well, which is kind of the Devil's energy. And the reason for that is because when they have just kind of surrendered to a connection, they have felt so vulnerable. And that vulnerability, I mean, they will become more vulnerable as time goes by and become a lot more open in that sense, but they do struggle with that level of openness and being that open, if that makes sense. So it's really as time goes by that they will be much more open and considering, you know, or considerate towards the idea of like really opening up towards you. So it's a process. Let's just be very honest about that. It is a process. Okay, now the 5 of Pentacles here really does show that this person, especially if you already know this person and they're in your life, they feel vulnerable without you. Well, actually, no, they feel lonely without you. There we go. Lonely and vulnerable actually without you, because they really do miss you when you are not around. They may not just say it. And that's the thing that I see here, is that with them, there is always going to be this sort of timing aspect. You've got a lot of earth energy. Almost every single one of these cards, except for Temperance, carries an earth energy, which goes to show that they are slow to sort of grow in that sense. But when the love progresses between the two of you, it's a strong love. And I think that's very, very important. So I see here between 5 to 9 weeks, there is a little bit more progress between the two of you. And really 5 to 9 months from now, from whenever you're watching this, because it's a timeless reading, not from when it's posted, you will see that there is a huge difference in how they treat you and how respectful they are and how things are moving along. Now, if you do not want to wait that long, then what I'm seeing here is that there can be a better option and choice for you. So let's see. Yeah, there can be someone else that comes through. So we've got very strong earth energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but I also see here that there's a very strong energy in regards to water that is coming through. So if you were to let go of this particular person, then a water sign will come through, and this person can be very relaxed, they can be very progressive. When I say relaxed, I don't mean lazy, okay? I mean that they just don't give you a headache, and that they're also very easygoing, but also very motivated. And even with the Knight of Cups, I do sense a very powerful energy here that they are progressive, they are emotionally a lot more open. And so what I will say to you is that yes, this person here, you know, things can progress with, but do not ever feel like this is the only person for you. You have options and choices when it comes to love, and you should know that. Okay, so that's what we have there. So we covered some time frames, we covered that this person has some emotional issues. However, what they really like about you, this earth energy person, is that you are stable. Okay, you bring stability into their life that they have never had before, and that is definitely a very, very big point. Because you bring the kind of stability into their life that they've never had before, it is quite valuable. It is quite significant. Yes, they have become, you know, scared of it at some points, but as they grow closer and closer to themselves and become stronger within themselves, they actually realize just how lovely it is to have someone who is stable and genuine and is someone on that sort of growth path, you know. Moon. Okay, so it's only a matter of time before what's hidden comes to light for some of you. One of these people is hidden, for some of you both of these people is hidden. You will know, okay, according to your life and what's happening in it, how this reading resonates with you. You will very much so know that. But again, you know, I was speaking of water energy, and you've literally got Pisces here, so I'm not honestly even surprised by the slightest that we have that Pisces vibe. It's a very like intuitive energy as well. Like you will feel in your soul that recognition towards your person, and a lot of you actually have multiple options. There's a card that fell on the floor. Hold on, let me just grab it. Yeah. Here we go. Fool. Yes. If you wanted to move on from this person, do not be afraid that someone else cannot come through, because someone else absolutely can come through and really wow you and pursue you and make you feel on top of the world. You are not stranded for options, and that's the thing. I see so many of you wondering whether you should stay or whether you should go, or if you let go of this person, you know, will someone else come through? And also the other thing as well that I really see is that so many of you don't want to move on from someone because you're scared nobody else will come through, and so you stay stuck sometimes in situations that you would have let go if you knew that someone better was going to come. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's another really important thing to keep in mind, is that if you wanted to trigger that new beginning, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. Got the High Priestess here. Yeah, that Pisces energy is strong. So we see a very strong earth person, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and we see a very strong water person, which is leaning very heavily towards Pisces. And this is also about going with the flow. It's also about knowledge and really knowing what you want in terms of stability as well. So always trust yourself. Know that what you want is not unreasonable. It's not a bad thing at all. You may feel confused sometimes. You may feel like you don't know what's going to happen and where things are going to be and where things are going to go, but things will progress and you will feel better for it. Two of Swords, I know so many of you are confused, and honestly what I would say is try to listen to your intuition. That is the Pisces energy, okay? Listen to your intuition, take that on board. If it doesn't make you feel good and you have knots of anxiety about it every 3 seconds, take it as a sign. Your person, okay, is someone that you would actually very much so want to be with. It is someone that does not make you feel like you are too much, does not make you feel constant anxiety and knots in your stomach to the point where you think you are going to just fall to the floor, okay? That is your body also warning you that, you know what, this person is a lot on your soul and a lot on your energy, and that you perhaps need to take a step back and take care of yourself and let them prove themselves to you as well in that sense, okay? So that's very important. Keep going. Hanged Man. By the way, I changed my location a bit. I don't know if anyone can actually tell whether there is a difference, but I'm not in the usual room I film in. Could anyone tell the difference? Let me know. Maybe with the sound, because it's a larger room, but it's not that much bigger, to be honest. Like a meter bigger. Okay. Alright, so yes, I see a lot of you feeling quite sort of sad and not so sure about whether things are going to get better. They will get better. That's another question I'd like to answer. Hanged Man, again, Pisces energy. You know, Pisces is literally ruled by Neptune, and you've got the card here. So, you know, the Nine of Wands here shows that this person does think about you, and they very much so do care about you. This is the Earth energy person, and the Four of Swords here shows that the Water energy person, they're just not going to force you to do certain things or control you. I think they're very well healed. I think they're also very spiritual as well, so they sort of align to you in that sense, where you can talk about spiritual things, you can talk about sort of knowledge and things like that without worrying that you're going to scare them off, which is a big thing. They're definitely much more mature, I will just say, mature in terms of like emotions and spirituality and things like that. I think they're big into meditation and learning and really just also having some quiet time as well, but they also do love to travel from what I see, so they're not a boring person, okay? they're not. Yeah, so some of you may have also been rejected here, but you know what the good news is that there's a workable situation with the Earth sign. There's a workable situation with the Water sign. Do you see what we see here? Water, Earth. Okay, so your love life is not over. Things are not done. Things are not gone. It's not all completely gone to chop, you know, to like chop, it's not all done, you know what I mean? So I think that that's really important to know, is that I actually feel like things are going to progress and get better and stronger for you. It's just a matter of time. And, you know, I really see that 5 to 9 months from now, you'll be in a very good position, whether you choose to hold on to this situation and entertain the Earth person and sort of, you know, just be patient with it, or whether you choose to move on to the Water person. And so this is what I'm seeing. So I really hope that answers your questions in regards to love, gives you an idea as to what is to come, if there's a new person, you know, if your current situation will work out. If you're completely single and watching this, you know, it can also give you an indication as to what is to come as well. So if this resonates with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This is a very sort of like new style of reading that I'm doing. So if you like it, definitely let me know, because then I'll know whether I should do more of these or not, whether you like them or not, whether you care about them or not, and things like that. But yeah, this is what we have. So let me know, and I'll see you all very soon. All right, take care, everyone. Also, so my neighbour's doing something in the garden, obviously, at this time. Also, check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, intention items, which are on my website, and everything's linked down below, and I'll see you all very soon. All right, I'll also have TikTok and Instagram. It's all down below. It's all down below. Bye, everyone.